Okay, everybody, it's time for the newest tour of my study. As soon as I finished the last tour, I took a whole bunch of stuff down and I replaced it with my Halloween decorations, and some other weird things happened in the interim, and so here we are. It's time for the Halloween tour of the study. So we'll start with the top. I've got this little garland, whatever you want to call it, of ghost lights. Little lights, little ghosts. I actually have more stuff that I could do. I have orange lights that I could put on the entire study, and I did do that one year. I don't know if I ever will. I think I may use the lights for something else, but I did put up the ghost lights. I also have the spider webs that you can cover everything in, and I did that one year. And it was so frustrating getting all that crap off that I vowed to never do it again. So all I've got up is the ghost lights, which I like. I think it gives it a nice feel. You know, it gives it a little bit of a, oh, this is Halloween. Because you don't really, nothing really jumps out from afar as being particularly Halloween unless you have those ghost lights up. So I like that. Now, one thing that I do is I have these little skulls that I got from the dollar store. And I poked a hole in the bottom of them and removed Spider-Man's real head. And then we put on this. And we have the Skull-It Spider. I don't know. I think we may have come up with a good name for him, but that was not it, I don't think, but we'll call him that anyway. So we have that there. I did the same thing with Captain America. And I think the name we came up with for this guy is Skull Cap, which I like. And hey, say hello to everybody, Jupiter. She just climbed up onto my chair. She's gonna shred that thing, let me tell you what. And then the last of those skull guys is right here. It's the Iron Skull. Oh, we also have this guy here with the skull attached. This is the Skull Buster. Yeah, I know the name's taken, but I don't care. I'm using it. Skullbuster. What else do we have? This here is the spider that was hand painted for me by Rish Outfield and sent to me. And I like it because you can kind of hang it over the books. It makes a pretty cool decoration. I mean, obviously, it's silly. Spiders don't have bones. So I did hear one person make up the story for it that some necromancer assembled this out of other bones and then brought it to life. So that's where we got this from. We got some Skull Troopers. Skull Troopers from Fortnite. I'm not really a Fortnite fan, but I do like Skull Troopers. Guys in skull outfits and skeleton outfits are cool. I like them so much, in fact, that I have some in 3 3/4 scale. Hey, you are being too noisy. Why are you being so noisy? Yeah? You're ruining the show. This ghost, let me pull him off and turn him on. Oh, jeez. Okay. This ghost is like one of those room alarm things. Let's see if we can set it off. Oh, no, I can't even set it off. It was just making a whole bunch of noise, but it's been dropped on its head a few times and it doesn't really work so well. I like the ghost's face. It looks like Ghost Face, doesn't it? Anyways, that's just a dollar store ghost. I thought it was cool. It's got this little hole in it that, it sees things that way. You walk past, it, I don't know, breaks the laser or whatever, and it starts making the woo sound. But looks like it's done it a few too many times, and now it just makes a hideous sound. So I guess I'll probably leave it turned off from here on out. Just below it, I took a skull from one of my skeleton warriors from Mythic Legions and put it onto this biker scout to make him Halloween-ish. And then, of course, we've got Jack-O-Lantern here, who is a legitimate bad guy from Marvel Comics. So we added him to the shelf. And we put up a whole bunch of Pez dispensers, because Pez comes out with Halloween dispensers every year. So here's some good ones that we've got. Let's see, what else do we have? Added some pumpkins. And look, there's the Wolfman. That's a Scooby-Doo figure that I added in. Look at these scary skeleton skull-faced guys. One is the Reaper, who is a Batman bad guy, and the other one is the Taskmaster, who is a Marvel bad guy, which you may remember from the recent Black Widow movie, although I don't think they quite did him justice in that, but that's okay. Here's a Frankenstein, also from the Scooby-Doo figures. Those are kind of fun, kooky little Halloween figures. And since it's Halloween, I had to get out the Ghostbusters. So here's my Ghostbusters, and that was the Build-A-Figure that you got with those guys, that ghost, the no ghost sign, the Ghostbuster symbol. You can put it right there in the back. Pretty cool. So moving on, what do we got? We got this scary skeleton king here. We took another skull and we put it onto Snake Eyes to make the G.I. Joe's Halloween team. We've got these pumpkins here to give us a little pumpkin spice going on. And here's Jack Skellington and Zero. These are the Disney Toy Box versions of those guys. And they're pretty fun. When we come down over here, of course, there's Castle Grayskull, which is very Halloween-like. And here is the Headless Horseman. It's a Mego figure that I got last year or the year before. Love it. It's pretty cool. This is an Imaginext Reaper, Grim Reaper that we got a while back. And on the other side of the raisins is the Imaginext Dia de los Muertos mariachi guitar player. Love this guy. I think he is great. And down at the bottom, we have the Zombie Viking. Some of these things, as you may have noticed, have been up all along. Oh, this is an addition that wasn't here last time. And that is Skeletor. Yeah, he's been added, not specifically for Halloween, but he's very much a Halloween character. And I do have various, most of my Lego minifigures are people dressed up in some kind of costume or other. So you got this guy, and I like this gargoyle. He's cool. He's from a monster. This is a mummy princess, I believe, there as well. We have some monsters. Now we'll come over here, and we have Man Bat, who, you know, he's not a Halloween character per se, but I love the way he looks. He looks scary. He's bats. Bats are, you know, very related to Halloween. So Man Bat is on my Halloween shelf. I even gussied him up, give him a nice, you can see the black wash that I did on his skin and fur and pants and stuff to make him look a little bit more detailed and more interesting. It's not that it made him more detailed, but it heightened the detail. You could see it better, which is always fun. And this is a scene that I put together every year. I grabbed these guys a couple of years ago, the Mystery Machine, mostly because they came out with these. These are Toony Terrors figures. They're real, you know, slasher movie villains, but they've done them in a kind of a Scooby-Doo style, so I thought it'd be fun to get some Scooby-Doo figures and pair them together with a real killer, a real bad guy. And you see how how it went. Daphne and Velma and Fred. Can you see all of his entrails coming out there? Yeah, they didn't do so well against Jason, and now Scooby and Shaggy have showed up after they had split up, and it's gonna be trouble. They're about to run. Let's see, what else have we got here? Here we have Jack, the Pumpkin King. This is a Diamond Select figure. It's pretty cool, but you know, it's one of those figures that cannot stand up on its own. It's got a stand back there. The cool thing is you can't really see it very well. And these little skeleton guys, I got at like Big Lots or something like that. They were just little figures that they had for sale at Halloween time. Like, I'm really cheap, like $2 or $3, I think. I've got another one of them that we'll come across later. Let's see, what else have we got? Come up here. We've got a pumpkin and the Scooby-Doo guys. Because what's his Halloween other than those meddling kids? I don't know. Then we come up, this is probably one of my favorite shelves. This is the Mythic Legions shelf. I made those trees out of tin foil and paper towels and glue, and then painted them. So I don't know if you think they're pretty cool. I also made the graves. Those are just made out of foam and spackle. I put that over and then painted them gray. And then we've got this demon sorceress and her vampire knight. And in my mind, they have raised these skeletons from the graves. And these skeletons are coming out to do their bidding. Good times for all will be had. Let's see, is there anything else that I've missed? Oh, down here, we've got another one of those Imaginext guys. This guy is a ghost headless horseman pumpkin. My son gave this guy the name of Pumpkin Stealer. Oh, and this guy over here was named Carrot Chomper. I guess having skeleton teeth are good for chomping carrots. And so, yes, back over here, we have Pumpkin Stealer, the ghost pumpkin. He's a great Halloween guy. Do we have anything else in this segment? Oh, one last thing before we move to the other side is this guy. He's only half done. I just started working on him. I bought a War Machine toy from Ross for $5.99, and I thought, you know what? If I painted all the silver parts orange and did a couple of other things, this could be like a pumpkin-themed, you know, a Halloween-themed Iron Man costume. Iron Man armor. So, you know, this is Mark 31? Mark 1031? I've got some orange on it, orange and black right now. So it's early coats. I still have some more to do. This part here, I'm going to paint a little jack-o'-lantern face on the arc reactor and make it look like a pumpkin so that we have a full-on Halloween armor. I think I'll do the same thing, see if I can get another one of these guys and do one for Christmas as well. So, are you back again making noise? But yeah, you may notice that this thing is new. I did do a quick blog post about it the other day. This is the little CD tower thing that I got from the garage sale. And I've cut off the top of it now. I think I did a pretty good job. You can't, let's see if we can get the light on it. You can barely, no, I can't get the light on. There's some light. You can barely tell that it's any different. So it looks pretty good. And you're gonna have to attach it. Hey, what are you doing now? Oh, you're going after my headphones? Gonna try and get the headphone cord? Well, I'm gonna have to get out of here then so you don't ruin them. Okay, I think that's everything that I got on this side. All the Halloween stuff. I do have one plan that I want to do. You know, this big section right here in the middle with the AT-AT in it. I was thinking of taking the AT-AT out and doing some kind of little wood cut, you know, a little cutout thing of wood. I saw somebody who had a post about doing one where they made it, it was all black, it had like a silhouette and then it glowed from behind. I'll put up the video, or I'll put up the picture of it right here. I want to do something like this. They did theirs for the garage door, but I was thinking something of a much smaller scale, and we just put it in this section. We took the AT-AT out for, you know, the time being, and we put that up, and maybe I'll have it maybe I'll have it say Happy Halloween across it or something like that. just so you know, since I'm not doing the lights, and particularly the spider webs, at least it's obvious from the get-go that what you've got here is Halloween decorations. Coming around to the other side, we have, what do we have? Oh, we have this cool black and white Boris Karloff. This is a NECA Frankenstein black and white figure. Pretty sweet. I love this guy. I think he's really cool. And since, you know, I know NECA is known for their joints breaking easily, but you don't have to bend this guy's joints very much because he's Frankenstein after all. He can't walk very well. But yeah, got that guy here. Got a pumpkin up over here. We've got another pumpkin down here. And these ones actually turn on. Let's see if he works. Oh, does this one not work? Huh. Okay, battery's dead on that one. And of course this guy is very Halloween. This is Ghost Rider. I do keep this guy up all year round, but he looks pretty cool here at Halloween time. To go along with the Ghostbusters, we have the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. He's not very Halloween-like, but he's just too cute. But he goes with the Ghostbusters. He's a ghost, so it counts. Then we come down here, we got these guys side by side. This is the Wolf Captain America Wolfman, and here is Captain America Zombie. These are both Marvel Legends figures. This one just came out this year, obviously to go with the What If Zombies TV show that was on Disney Plus, and then this one, it just basically goes with the comics. There was a comic strip for a while, comic book of Captain America where he became a Wolfman for a while, but then he got better. And if you really wanted to, you could pretend that this isn't a Wolfman Captain America, because he doesn't look like a Wolfman in any other way. He just looks like a guy wearing a wolf mask, so we could say it's Captain America's Halloween costume. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Whatever, makes you happy. Here's Skeletor. He's a good Halloween figure. Here's some Halloween Pez dispensers right here, and they're just next door to this thing, which is a skeleton coming out of a casket. I don't know if you can see the casket very well, but it was just a thing I found at the dollar store that was about the size of that skeleton, and I think it was supposed to be a candy box. You put like, I don't know, Hershey's Kisses in it or something like that, and people get their Hershey's Kisses out of the casket. But in this case, I just used the casket. Have the skeleton coming out. Now, if you look back there, I don't know if you can tell. It's a little dark, but there's a vampire face on the bottom of the casket. And also, there's a big bat on the top of the casket. And I saw a Mego Dracula just today, and I was thinking, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to get that. I'll switch out this skeleton. I'll put him somewhere else, and have the Mego Dracula coming out of the casket, because that'll just work that much better. Wow, the eyes actually look like they glow in the dark. That's cool. Come down a level, and we have some more Pez dispensers. The new style of Pez dispensers for Halloween is to make them more cutesy instead of trying to make them scary. So the witch is cute, the bat is cute. That's like the scariest version of the pumpkin. It's the same pumpkin as this one, which is much more cute and much less scary, but this one still isn't very scary. And the ghost also not very scary, but they're fun. I like them anyways. Then we have here a Jack Skellington, a stuffed one. This one, I think Rich Outfield found this at the thrift store and grabbed it for me and sent it along so that I could put it on my Halloween shelf. He's like, I found something for you, it's perfect. Then of course I added a zombie. What zombie is this? Why, this is Solomon Grundy. Solomon Grundy say there is one true source of evil. So Solomon Grundy I put right next to Skeletor, who is also, of course, as we've noted, a great Halloween figure. Moving over, we have the Headless Horseman from Scooby-Doo right here, and then down below him, it's one of those, another one of those skeleton things. This is a bird skeleton. I probably ought to color those eyes in. They're just, they're just plastic. I ought to color them black or else melt them out, something like that. Drill them out. But this is actually my son's bird, but then I guess he just wasn't going to use it. He left it laying around, so I put it on the shelf to add to the fun. And here's a guy with a skull on his shirt. He's scary. Okay. So, I think that's it for the Halloween decorations this year. That's some of the wall of voodoo and lots of the wall of words. And there you go. That is the Big Anklevich Halloween decorations for 2021. At least I actually did them. Last year I was so lazy and so just generally depressed about how crappy the world had become that I didn't even bother to put them up. And I did the same thing for Easter, and I did the same thing for freaking 4th of July. I have a bunch of 4th of July stuff. I didn't even put any of that stuff up because I was so depressed. I guess I'm getting a little better. When my wife decided it was time to put up holiday decorations for Halloween, I decided I would go for it as well this time around. Didn't go all out. I didn't do spider webs. I didn't do the lights along every shelf, those orange lights. But this is pretty good. And I'll probably add a few things more maybe before the time is out. I'd like to get more Toonie Terrors. Maybe another, I saw a Ghostface action figure from Scream, the movie. It would be pretty cool. I'd like to get one of those NECA Jason figures, similar to this big Frankenstein that we have here. I'd like to see if I could get a Jason, maybe a Freddy. You can find those still for pretty much regular price, so we'll see if we can get those and add a few more things to the Halloween decorations before the year is out. We shall see how much my budget can bear. Anyways, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed.